Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WVRC 104.7 FM's live streaming coverage of Calhoun County Lady Red Devil basketball action. We welcome you from Calhoun County High School as we prepare for this Little Kanawha Conference matchup featuring the Calhoun County Lady Red Devils coming in with an overall record of 3-1 on this early 2021 season, and the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs coming in with a record of 2-1. These two teams have already met once this season. Back on December 7th at Doddridge County High School, it was Calhoun County taking the victory over the Lady Bulldogs by a final score of 61-48, a 13-point victory for Calhoun County. The Lady Red Devils reeling off 3 straight victories over Doddridge, South Harrison, and Work County to start their season. The big game in the early part of the season was at Gilmer County just a few nights ago, and it was Gilmer County in the end getting the better of Calhoun County, a rematch of last year in the sectional tournament championship, and we know that those two teams in Class Single A are going to be battling it out once again for sectional tournament championships and possible ability to make it to the state tournament. Final score in that one, 72-64. Calhoun actually had the early lead in that ball game, finally falling to the Lady Titans. Those two will square off once again in a couple of months on the 3rd of February. Obviously, one to be marked on the schedule, but a very exciting opportunity for us here at WVRC to finally get over back to Calhoun County and get some broadcasting in. We wish this could be on the radio as well. Unfortunately, due to the Bob Huggins Coaches Show tonight, we will only be able to broadcast this on Facebook Live. Glad you could join us, though, on our Facebook Live streaming coverage of this broadcast. Andrew Miller, joined by my partner, Matt White. Katie Nutter is our camera person. Matt, a great opportunity for us to, for the first time this year, watch this very talented Calhoun County team under the direction of Kevin Boak. And again, this team making it to the state tournament last year for the first time in school history. They wasted no time in wasting their first-round opponent, Riverview. Beat them by a good 40-plus points. Everybody but one back from that team, including the leader in the first-team All-Stater, Josie Montgomery.
Yeah, she was just a really solid last season, averaging just a little over 20 points a game. So far this year, 27 points per game, shooting at a 58% clip, 40% from the three-point line, 89% from the free throw line, 11.2 rebounds, 6.8 steals, 3.5 assists, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Finally, you were in there.
Savannah Cunningham as well, solid last year. This year, 16 points per game, shooting at a 44% clip, 47% from three-point line, 7.5 rebounds, 4.5 steals, 5.8 assists per game. This really has been a dynamic duo for the Lady Red Devils for the last couple of seasons, and are really off to a great start again this year.
They're a very good supporting cast as well. Jocelyn Yeager, the forward, missed the first 2 games, but she's averaged a double-double in her last 2 performances.
13.5, 11.5 rebounds, 90% from the free throw line as well.
Getting set to go here from Calhoun County High School, Calhoun and Doddridge in lady basketball action. We're getting ready for the national anthem, and we'll come back with the starters right after this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Will you please stand for the national anthem?
Back inside the Calhoun County Gymnasium, getting set for the opening tip here between Calhoun County's Lady Red Devils and the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs. Starting lineups getting set to be introduced. Matt White, how about you take a look at the Doddridge County Bulldogs first, coached by Lisa Cheeseman.
Well, the leader on this team is 5'7" junior guard Abby McDonough. She's averaging 27 points, 8.5 rebounds in the 2 games that were recorded on Max Preps for the Lady Bulldogs. Also at 4'11", junior guard Emily Gola. At 5'5", sophomore at guard Tinley Paul. And a 5'4", senior guard Riley Spurlock. And the 5'6", junior forward Jocelyn Lipscomb.
Obviously 3 returning starters for the Lady Bulldogs. And again, they took this Calhoun County team down to the wire in that first contest. Again, they're very good. They come in with a record of 2-1 with a very, very impressive victory in their last contest at Webster County. They defeated the Lady Highlanders on the road 48-40. They led their season off with a victory, a big win over Wood County Christian, 84-26. And then, of course, the loss to Calhoun County, 62-48. For Calhoun County, leading off, the 5'5" senior is Ella Hess. Savannah Cunningham, a 5'5" senior guard as well. Of course, Josie Montgomery, the 5'9" senior guard, committed to Concord University. A 5'1" sophomore guard, Trista Arnold. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Calhoun County Lady Red Devils, the 5'11" junior forward, Jocelyn Yeager. Doddridge in the visiting black uniforms, trimmed out in gold and green. Green across the front of the chest for Doddridge, trimmed out in gold. For Calhoun County, the white home uniforms with bright red numbers and letters, Calhoun across the front. And the red letters trimmed out in black. In the center circle is Yeager, and she'll be opposed by McDonough, the junior. Official enters, and we are ready to go here from Calhoun County High School. Opening tip right in the front window here. Controlled by me. It will be Calhoun County basketball, last touch by Doddridge.
Good hands.
At one time in my life, Matthias, at one time in my life.
You would have shot the J from midcourt.
Doddridge picking up man-to-man defense right off the bat, challenging the guards for Calhoun County. Into the hands of Montgomery. A screen out top by Yeager. Back to Cunningham. She'll dip it inside to Yeager. Turnaround jumper is off the mark. Cleared out by McDonough. Doddridge looking to run. Doddridge straight to the basket left. McDonough challenged. Couldn't get the layup to fall. Calhoun racing. Cunningham dips it over. Here's a right wing 3. That one's up, in and out. Good look for Montgomery right off the bat. Goal into the front court, and she grabs a hold of it, sliding to the turf. And that will be a turnover for Doddridge County.
I think you can see what Calhoun's trying to do early in this ball game is take advantage of the size differential. Doddridge going to look to just match up and play quick and try to harass both of these guards.
Good pick and roll out top. Montgomery fed it underneath to Yeager. Couldn't get the shot to fall. And the rebound cleared by the Bulldogs. It'll be an interesting matchup. McDonough and Montgomery here tonight. Baseline jumper. Spurlock couldn't find it. The rebound and the putback by Tinley Paul, the sophomore. We saw Paul a bunch in the JV contest.
Yeah, played the first half. She was very solid, had some great ball skills, great recognition on the court.
Bulldogs striking first. Montgomery off the screen, cannot get the shot to fall, but after the first 2 misses, Yeager finds the mark, and Calhoun ties it at 2 early. 6:20 mark, early first quarter action here from Calhoun County High School. Red Devils working the 3-2 matchup zone, swinging it around the corner. Gola out top. She'll fire it into the right corner. Spurlock dumps it in. Gola has it tipped away. Cunningham tipped it, stolen by Montgomery. And Josie will slow down and let the rest of the crew come now. Here's a 3. That one missed by Cunningham. Good rebound, though, by Montgomery. She'll muscle it up, draw the contact and the foul. Not only does Montgomery score, Matt, 11.2 rebounds per game for the senior.
It just really do-it-all player for the Red Devils.
And again, this is where she makes hay. 89% free throw shooter on the season. First one falls. I'll have to owe her a steak dinner after the kibosh there. A rare miss at the line. Boy, McDonough for Doddridge. She wants to move it up the floor quickly in transition. Here's a swatted shot by Yeager on the attempt. Now out top. Montgomery's long arms in front. A beautiful dish down the lane and a layup for Cunningham. Those two seniors are working well early.
Yeah, you can tell they have a good feel for where each other are on the court at all times.
3-point lead. Paul going to try to fire the three. That's off the mark. Backside rebound by Gola, the smallest on the court. Couldn't get the layup to fall, but she'll keep the rebound. Underneath, a shot swatted again. The hustle defense for Cunningham, and she will poke it out of play. That shot blocked away from Jocelyn Lipscomb.
Yeah, you could tell Calhoun was looking to leak out on the rebound. Good recovery there by Cunningham to knock that one out of bounds.
Spurlock dumping it into McDonough on the block left. Muscled it up, no good. Lloyd, who just checked in, tips the rebound, and some offensive boards here early for Doddridge. McDonough dumps it in again. Lloyd too strong. Rebound inside, another fight for the ball. This jump ball will stay with Doddridge. Bulldogs on the offensive boards right now.
The 4'11" Gola, her 5 rebounds already within the first 4 minutes of this game.
Spurlock triggers it in. Lloyd thought about pulling the trigger, instead goes right. Now Doddridge will reset the offense. They'll dump it in again. Yeager got a hand on it. Out top now. Here's Arnold with the step in front steal. Arnold straight to the basket, right side. Her shot blocked. Rebound tipped underneath. Last touched by Cunningham. Pressure in the backcourt now for the Red Devils. McDonough tried to do it with the dribble the last time. This time she'll pass it. That'll end in an opportunity, but Lloyd could not hold on to the pass. She was going to be wide open.
A good job just to keep a hold of that one and retain possession.
Now Paul tried to dump it into Lloyd. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get it in to the 5'9" junior, Carrie Lloyd. That pass was a little too tall as Cunningham swipes it. Cunningham fires it in on the block right. Arnold can't get the turnaround jumper. Long rebound tipped out to Spurlock. Doddridge possession halfway through the first quarter. Low scoring first quarter. Calhoun up 5-2. McDonough brings it out of the left corner. They'll swing it over to Spurlock. She'll drive. Baseline 15-footer, and that one buried for Riley Spurlock, the senior. Spurlock, the lone senior on this entire roster for Doddridge County. Cunningham working against Spurlock. Hands it off. Montgomery picked up the dribble early. Back to Cunningham. Inside it goes. Spin move, high side. And I tell you, I got to think that Coach Kevin Boak is excited to have Jocelyn Yeager back in the lineup.
Yeah, missed a couple games early in the season. And she's a very, very strong post presence and really rounds out this team very, very well with the good guard play.
Pressure broken into the front court now from behind, stolen by Cunningham. Relentless pressure defensively, causing another steal for Calhoun County. They lead it by 3 again. Whistle out top. Spurlock, I think, will be whistled. If you go back to that last play for Yeager, she missed 2 right in front of the basket to begin this game. Still maybe getting a little bit of her feet wet here for just her 3rd game. But she's made, 3 straight since?
Yeah, she just does. That's 2 straight. But she does a really good job of just boxing out and getting good position to try to receive the entry pass, using her body to shield the defender and just getting some good shots.
Being 5'11" doesn't hurt as well. Montgomery pumps on the wing, drives, pulls up 15-footer, just off the mark short. I like the look. Rebound for Doddridge. Bulldogs have been all over the boards here in the first 5 minutes of the game. Here's Gola, wide open, transition 3. Hits off the rim. Cunningham has it poked away from behind. McDonough got a hand in. It'll stay with the Red Devils.
And Cunningham was looking to take off with that one. Good hustle by McDonough to take a swipe from behind, knock that one out of bounds, but it'll stay Red Devil ball.
7-4, the early lead for for Calhoun County. Yeager will hand it off out top. Cunningham looking for a cutter. She'll take it herself left side. Scoop layup, partially blocked there by Lloyd.
I think Lipscomb got a hand in on that one as well on the drive.
Doddridge on the move. McDonough attacking left side. The layup is short, but a whistle and a foul on Michaela Jones, who checked in on that last dead ball. So Abby McDonough, the junior, will step to the free throw line for a pair at the 2:21 mark here in quarter number 1. First free throw pops out. Another substitution coming in for Kevin Boak, and Yeager will check out and get her first breather. Did not see who checked in there. Number 30.
Yep.
Is that Madison Westfall? Second free throw rattles home. 1 of 2 for McDonough. And a close start to the ball game. 7-5 the lead for Calhoun County. Here's Westfall in the game. Immediate baseline jumper. That hits back rim. McDonough, boy, is she quick. Straight to the hoop, right side. And McDonough is going to be fouled again on the drive, much to the chagrin of the Calhoun faithful, who thought that Cunningham got most ball there.
Well, it's a tough play when you're, sweeping the ball in from that low. When you swipe overhanded, the ref, they're going to call that just about every time.
McDonough missing her first 2 of 3 from the line. She must be part of one of those tremendous state championship track teams up at Doddridge County. Second free throw good. So she's 2 of 4. McDonough in the first quarter. The lead back down to 1. It's yo-yoed between 1 and 3 here in the first quarter for Calhoun County. Into the hands of Montgomery it goes. Looking inside. Fires it into the left corner. And Arnold unable to get to it quickly enough. Unforced Calhoun County turnover there with 1:52 left.
Yeah, that one was just rifled in. Not sure what would have been able to accomplish with that pass if it would have been successful. But
pressure in the backcourt almost led to a steal. Instead, it leads to a 2-on-1. Gola, though, right from the right block, couldn't get it to fall. Cunningham with the defensive rebound quickly into the front court, guarded tightly by Spurlock. Hands it off Westfall. Over it goes to Montgomery. Extended on the right elbow. Out top Cunningham once again. Westfall back to Cunningham. Cunningham's going to fire a jumper on the left side elbow. No good. And another rebound for Doddridge County. Boy, they are blistering the boards here in quarter number 1. Front court it goes. Here's McDonough's pull up. And for the first time, Doddridge is in front 8-7 at the 1 minute mark.
That was a sweet looking step back jumper on that soft fast break transition opportunity. Just good job. Nice shot look.
Out top, there's a pass, goes errant from Westfall to Arnold, and a couple of back-to-back unforced turnovers for Calhoun County. Coach Kevin Boak going to get a substitution here as Yeager will check back in and will replace Westfall. 48.9 remaining here in the first quarter. Doddridge inbound.
And Doddridge has done a great job of out-quicking Calhoun. They're just using fast, aggressive defense, and it's really shown on the rebounds.
Baseline jumper for Paul. That's a 3 in the left corner, and Tinley Paul extends the lead out to 4 for Doddridge here. 25 seconds left, first quarter action. Working in the left corner, here comes Cunningham, a drive, a dish. The shot is up, it's good, and a foul on Doddridge. Strong move to the basket for Cunningham, and the foul whistled on Paul. So a three-point play opportunity here for the senior Savannah Cunningham.
That was just a nice dribble drive, baseline, strong physical finish at the rim. Just a good job to get that one up and give it a chance and see if she can complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
It's interesting. Cunningham is a 47% three-point shooter, just a 56% foul shooter, though. They see the reverse kibosh there. After I owe one to Montgomery, I get one from Cunningham. Ball evens out. 1 point ball game. 15 on the clock. Doddridge trying to work for the final play. Gola has it. She'll fire a quick three, though. Uh-oh, that is good. Back-to-back Paul and Gola threes. Here's Montgomery from half court. Good if it goes, just a little shy. And the lead is 4 for Doddridge after one. Your score, 14-10. We'll be back after this 60-second break. Listen, I went through a phase when I first started broadcasting, about 5 years of being a jerk. Got called out a few times and realized I better change my ways or I won't be on the radio much longer. I've settled in my old age. I've been there. 14-10 your score after one. Doddridge trailed for the majority of the first quarter, Matt, and hit a couple of threes. It was Paul followed by Gola, and they lead by 4.
Yeah, what's really impressed me, though, is the rebounding for Doddridge. They're really giving up a lot of size underneath, but 13-4, the rebound margin in favor of Doddridge County has really been a big difference in the early part of this ball game.
Calhoun County with possession to begin the second quarter. They've held Montgomery in check so far. She'll try to wrap a pass out top around to the Cunningham, and that one misses. And we've seen 3 unforced turnovers for Calhoun County, 2 in a row on that first quarter action, followed by that one.
Calhoun's been very active on the defensive side, 5 steals in the first half. But the issue, has been those unforced errors.
Matchup zone action. McDonough drives, dishes. They'll dump it inside. Lloyd double teamed. Arnold got a hand on that outlet pass, almost stole it away. Montgomery, boy, is she quick. McDonough is, and Arnold trying to reach in and swipe that one away. Gets whistled for body. So an inbound on the sideline. In it goes to McDonough. Over to Paul. Baseline Lipscomb back to Paul. And they'll get it back to the speedy McDonough. Back into the corner. Lipscomb tries the left three. No good. Yeager in there for the rebound. Off to Cunningham. Calhoun on the move. Here comes Savannah. Straight to the basket. And her shot is blocked away by Spurlock. Lloyd quickly into the front court, picked up the dribble though, and took the extra step, and that will be a turnover. Back it goes to the Lady Red Devils. So a bit of a back and forth chess match here between the two.
Not a whole lot of offense going down for either team. We're just trying to manufacture something as Calhoun County to try to get a good look at the basket.
Calhoun County using their defensive steals to stay close, but losing the rebounding battle pretty healthy at the moment as Arnold falls and is whistled for the travel.
I think she was trying to get rid of that ball and just found nowhere to go with it and just couldn't quite keep her footing long enough to avoid the turnover.
Lipscomb has it left side, rifles it across. The lefty McDonough for 3. That's airballed. Backside rebound. Spurlock from point blank range, missing the cherry shot. Rebound comes down to Jones. Into the front court. Cunningham thought about pulling the trigger. Inside to the big Yeager. Dumps it. Throws it up and in. Spurlock goes down at the same time. She is up a little bit gimpy. What a play by Yeager, just throwing that up, falling down, and banking it in.
He tried to go up and under, just didn't quite have the footing. And it's almost like a scoop hook shot.
Spurlock's going to pull one from right wing. No good. Yeager couldn't hold on to the rebound. Saved in by McDonough. Right into the hands of a Calhoun County Lady Red Devil. Here comes Montgomery in transition for 3. That one hits front rim. Montgomery chases it down. Into the corner it goes. Cunningham can't find the mark. Calhoun cold from the field. Paul front court looking opposite. Spurlock had to save it in, falling out of bounds. She still doesn't look quite right, Spurlock. Here's Paul for 3. That looks right. As Tinley Paul hits her second three of the half. The lead now for Doddridge is out to 5, largest of the night, 17-12. Calhoun County cold from the field early. Here's Jones trying her hand at a shot. That one's no good. Rebound tipped, and Calhoun is one and done offensively again. McDonough pushing the issue. Spurlock tries the jumper, and it is blocked and just grabbed away by Cunningham. Again, the defense not the issue for the Lady Red Devils. Offense is struggling right now. Inside, that one tipped away from Yeager by Paul. Into the front court goes Spurlock. She'll cross it to Paul, and you heard that swat from over here. Going out of bounds, Montgomery sacrificing the body to try to save it in after the swatted shot.
That was the old Spalding burger. It just looked like a volleyball spike.
You always got to watch, though, as Montgomery, she's not 100% on the season just yet. She had some off-season knee surgery to repair some stuff, so she's not quite 100% yet. She looked good on that effort, though. Here's McDonough into the lane, bumped on the drive, layup no good, rebound on the floor. Lloyd saves it in right into another Calhoun defender. Into the front court comes Montgomery. Out top Cunningham, and Coach Book's going to have to call a timeout. I saw Michaela Jones, after that last play, Matt, take off running down the corridor and out of the gymnasium, so the most we can hope for is just maybe a little bit of sickness, but she took off running. Yeah, I can see her over there. So she is over on the home side in that little corridor entrance. Hope she's all right.
Yeah, didn't see what happened.
Coach Boak has to whistle a timeout as he only had 4 on 5 on that offensive possession. 4:06 remaining here in the second quarter. Calhoun County struggling a bit here offensively, Matt. They've got some good looks here in the first half. They've not seen too many shots drop.
Yeah, just a lot of struggles offensively for Calhoun. I mean, their biggest offensive threat so far has been getting it inside to Yeager. She's been really solid underneath. It's just been tough. Montgomery's had a tough early start to this game. You can tell, like you said, she doesn't quite look like she has all of her legs underneath of her on her jumpers and stuff, but the biggest thing has been the rebound margin so far. Doddridge has just been owning the glass, and every time that Calhoun gets a shot up, it's just one and done. And Doddridge is coming back the other way. So if you're Calhoun, just keep playing solid defense, and eventually, I mean, your shots are going to start to fall.
Now you're here at your home court. Obviously, you've spent a lot of time here. Just stick with it. Yeager dribble drives, pulls up, loses the dribble. Now the ball is stripped away from her. Boy, Doddridge really playing hard defense. And now McDonough straight to the basket. She is lightning fast. McDonough straight to the basket.
Yeah, McDonough averaging 27 on the season, already with 6 in this ball game.
Doddridge getting on defense quickly. Here's Montgomery. Baseline right three-pointer. That one pops out. And on the rebound, it's going to be a whistle on Yeager over the back. The lead now 17, and I'm telling you what, Abby McDonough is a speedster, even with the dribble.
She is fast, extended that lead out to 7, 19-12 now. Doddridge up on Calhoun.
And Doddridge with the basketball. Across it to Gola in the corner right, back out to McDonough. Now back to Gola. She's hit from close to there before. That one way too strong. Gola airballs it over the backboard, or over the rim. Transition opportunity for Calhoun County. Here's Montgomery attacking, and someone will slap the hand on the way up. So Montgomery back to the free throw line for 2. We'll see what that whistle is. Looks like it's going to go against Lipscomb.
Lipscomb reached in on the drive, and you know, if you're Montgomery, I like this. Just keep trying to get yourself to the basket. A great free throw shooter. You know, you've struggled a little bit from the perimeter. Keep attacking the rim, and see if you can get some easy buckets to go and maybe build a little bit of confidence.
If you're a shooter, getting some free throw opportunities and seeing the ball go through helps. 2 of 2 at the line for the 89% free throw shooter. And Calhoun within 5, 19-14. Spurlock, who just checked back in for Lipscomb, too strong on the shot attempts. Cunningham's backside rebound good. And a foul on a reach from Doddridge. Again, you can see Doddridge playing very aggressive defense. That time just a little too aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, they're really flying around, you know, not picked up a ton of steals has the Lady Bulldogs, but they've really forced Calhoun to be playing a little bit faster, I think, than what they'd really care to right this moment.
Cunningham between the circles. Coach Book doesn't like what he's seeing right now. Timeout on the floor for Calhoun County. 2:30 left, first half action. 19-14, Doddridge. Out of the 30-second timeout for Calhoun County. Lady Red Devils trailing 2:30 left in the first half. 19-14 is the score. Calhoun County again struggling from the field, offensively shooting in. Doddridge also owning the board, so that's a recipe for success for the Bulldogs at the moment. Inside it goes Yeager. She's got 4 early points, misses from the top side of the paints, and we got a whistle in the backcourt. And I believe Spurlock is going to be whistled for the foul. 3 players going after that loose ball, and I think Spurlock maybe got a little bit of extra effort in there. They'll dump it inside. Cunningham into the corner, Montgomery. William Doddridge has got a spy on Montgomery. Arnold now going to try to pull the trigger for a 3. And hey, they don't ask you how, they ask you if. The bank 3 for Arnold. Suddenly, that 7-point lead has evaporated down to 2 for Doddridge. McDonough driving. The pass tipped and stolen. I think Yeager got a hand in, and Cunningham with the steal. Now, Montgomery dribble drives, was tripped up there, and she falls to the floor. Just an unfortunate turnover there for Calhoun County. And every time she falls, you always got to check on just how healthy she is. You can see the jog doesn't look terrible, but you can see kind of a pained expression.
And some of that could be a little bit of frustration as well for the way this ball game has started. Calhoun not shooting well, but have closed it to within 2.
Baseline jumper for Paul, airballed. Another rebound, though, for Doddridge. McDonough now driving to the lane, can't get the shot to fall. We got a jump ball, though. It will stay with the Bulldogs. They've just got very active hands, Matt. They're really aggressive defensively. And when you're owning the boards, you got a lot of confidence.
If you're Yeager, you've got to keep that ball up high whenever you get that rebound.
They'll lob it into the 5'9" Lloyd and out to Gola. Doddridge with 1:15 left in the half, 2-point advantage, 19-17. Calhoun would like a couple of stops down the stretch here and maybe get a couple of baskets to take a halftime lead and some momentum. Paul, another left side 3, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Bulldogs. 58 seconds left in the first half.
Doddridge has done a really good job on the backside defensive glass. It was Gola early, getting 5 rebounds within the first couple of minutes of the ball game. All those were on the backside.
Cunningham driving, gets by Gola, got a whistle. Might be on the drive, we'll wait and see. It is going to be on Gola, so I imagine that's on the drive. Actually, nope, they're going to say during the shot. So that will send Cunningham to the free throw line for 2, 45.8 remaining first half action. First one drops through. 1 point ball game. Chance to tie it here for Cunningham. Gola will check out now. Checking in Amber Jones, 5'2" sophomore. And Cunningham perfect so far from the line, and that will tie it. So a 7-0 run for Calhoun County. The last 2 minutes so far. Still 40 seconds left. Lipscomb, a beautiful dish from McDonough on the drive that drew the defense, leaving Lipscomb wide open.
That was just
21-19.
really nice drive and dish. Great heads-up play on the offensive side.
Well, they were looking for Yeager on the pass. It goes through the legs into Montgomery's hands. Montgomery actually had a layup attempt left side. And on the loose ball, it ends up back in the hands of Calhoun. Now Arnold's going to try another deep one. Rebound tipped on the miss, McDonough, and she is quick. 6 on the clock. Cunningham gets back to attack the shot attempt. No good. Rebound on the floor, and that is how it will end. That was a great play in transition defense for Savannah Cunningham.
Great
she
challenge.
planted her feet and just made McDonough move a little bit.
It was a great challenge on that shot, but also on the scrap for the ball, Paul had it underneath and had a chance to maybe get a shot up. But Trista Arnold did a good job just to be active and keep the hands going to prevent another shot attempt going up for Doddridge.
So a less than stellar offensive first half for the Calhoun County Red Devils, but a nice little 7-0 run to finish, and they trail just by 2 here at the half. 21-19 is your score. We'll take a break, come back, recap the first half, and we'll have some statistics for you after this. We welcome you back at the half from Calhoun County High School. 21-19 is your score. Doddridge County on top of the Lady Red Devils. It was a tough first half for Calhoun County in two areas, and two very important areas that are in tandem. Number one, Calhoun County did not shoot the ball well from the field. They really struggled to find their shots from three-point line area and within. And on top of that, Doddridge County was all over the boards defensively and on offense, and they played some stout defense in order to get themselves a lead. Now, Calhoun County had the lead throughout the majority of the first quarter, giving it up down the stretch of the quarter, and they trailed 14-10 after one. They were really struggling again throughout the majority of the second quarter as well. They were playing great defense is what kept them close in this ball game. They trailed by as many as 7 in the second quarter a couple of separate times, but about the 3-minute mark to about the 1-minute mark in the second quarter, Calhoun hit a little run of 7-0 to tie the ball game at 19 apiece right before one final layup for Doddridge to take the lead at the half, 21-19. A lot of things that can be very easily corrected at halftime, Matt. I think just going back to fundamentals on the rebounds, you got to get body on body. These Doddridge players are very aggressive and very quick, so you got to find those bodies and box out, try to get some more rebounds. And again, just keep shooting. You're at your home floor. Maybe a change in direction will help. Maybe they like the other rim better. You never know how it is when you're at your home floor. So just keep on shooting. And I think Cunningham, Montgomery, I think they'll be able to get their shots to start falling here tonight. And again, you just got to find the way to get back quickly if you do miss on offense, because, man, does Doddridge like to run, and they're fast.
Yeah, especially with McDonough. She gets the ball and just takes off lightning quick down the floor. You mentioned the rebound margin. The first quarter, it was a 13-4 advantage for Doddridge County. The second quarter, it was an 8-7 advantage for Calhoun Red Devils. So they did a better job of boxing out and getting back on the defensive side. It was the active hands as well that was really keeping Calhoun in the first half. They had 5 steals in the first quarter alone, 7 in the half, only 2 for Doddridge. So, like you said, you got to just keep shooting. Cunningham had a pretty decent first half, though. I mean, she was the leading scorer. Kind of did a little bit of everything on both ends of the floor. 7 points for her, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 blocked shots, and 1 assist. Yeager played really well underneath early, got some good looks at the basket. She had 6 in the half with 4 rebounds and a block shot. Montgomery with 3, all at the line. 2 rebounds, a steal, assist, and a block. And then Trista Arnold hit the three-pointer and had 2 steals to round out the scoring for the Lady Red Devils. For the Doddridge Lady Bulldogs, it was Tinley Paul. She had a couple of three-point shots go down, finished with 8 in the half, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block shot. McDonough held a little bit in check offensively, but really doing a lot to help this team on the rebound as well. 6 points in the half for her and 5 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Emily Gola, she had 3 points, 5 rebounds at 4'11". Riley Spurlock, she had 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block shot. Jocelyn Lipscomb with 2 points, a rebound, and 2 assists to her credit. Carrie Lloyd with 3 rebounds round out the scoring for the Lady Bulldogs. Add it all up, and it is a 21-19 advantage for the Lady Bulldogs of Doddridge County.
If you're Doddridge and you hold a 27 points per game score to 3 in the first half, you're feeling confident, but it's only been one half. Calhoun County starts with their 3 starters, Arnold, Cunningham, and Montgomery. They'll add into that Jones, who was out there for just a little bit in the first half. And immediate turnover for the Red Devils. That's one thing we've also seen, some unforced turnovers for Calhoun County. Got to clean those up here, second half action. Inside it goes. They'll dump it out. The lefty, McDonough for three. Side rims it. Underneath Gola, though, another loose ball rebound. That's 6 for the 4'11 Gola. Montgomery getting a hand in. Almost stole that one away. Over it goes Paul. She'll square up for three. Back rim again. Cunningham this time in the right position with the box out. Down it goes. Here's Montgomery. Transition three look. That one falls off. Unable to find the mark still. Calhoun County, and again, that's a good look for Montgomery. Paul going to try another three. That one's off the mark, and this time Montgomery on the backside. So one and done a couple of times on missed threes. That feels good for Calhoun County.
Yeah, doing a better job on the defensive rebounds. You know, try to save a couple of extra possessions that you don't want to give to Doddridge.
Cunningham dumps it in the corner, and there's Arnold from the left 15-foot area. And Arnold now with 5, and it's tied once again at 21 apiece. Get the feeling that Calhoun, Matt, just needs a little bit confidence going offensively.
Yeah, they've done a good job moving it around and got some good looks.
Gola fires another three, and that one missed, but Lloyd, a beautiful save in off of a Calhoun County leg. It comes back to McDonough, the lefty, driving. Another miss, though, for McDonough, and another offensive rebound for Doddridge. Off to Spurlock. Her shot no good. McDonough, another rebound. Boy, Doddridge going right back to where they started the first quarter. That was 3 offensive attempts based off of rebounds on the boards for Doddridge. In the corner it goes. Driving baseline. That's going to be body on Spurlock. And I apologize, we don't have a number 25, Matt, on our roster, so it's got to be someone else. Anybody out there in Facebook Live land, if you see number 25 coming off the court, help us out here. Inbound on the baseline after Spurlock's foul. Out top, Montgomery, she's loose again, top circle, and there it is. You just got the feeling at any point it was going to finally fall through, and hopefully that springs Montgomery here. Paul on the drive, that one misses. Get the sense that Doddridge is really shooting early in the offensive sets now. Cunningham, out top, Yeager. Yeager's going to dribble drive down the paint, and a body foul going to be whistled on Lloyd. I get the sense, Matt, the last 3 or 4 trips down, it's been one pass and shoot for Doddridge.
Yeah, they've not done as good of a job of moving the ball around and being patient on offense like they were in the, early in the game, especially in that first quarter. Seem to be rushing it a little bit, maybe feeling the pressure of a couple of easy buckets from Calhoun.
Here's Yeager again attacking. She got under the basket, though, and Lloyd will recover the rebound. Calhoun up by 1, 24-23. They hadn't led since late in the first quarter. McDonough going to drive. She'll split 4 Calhoun County defenders straight to the left side. Calhoun County now has numbers. They won't take advantage. They'll slow it down. Wait till everybody gets back. Out top, Yeager now. She'll fire from 18 feet, a step in front of the three-point line, and Yeager strikes. The lead yo-yoing back and forth. 4:20 left here, third quarter action. Lipscomb going to try a quick three. Boy, they are shooting after one single pass. Yeager ripping the rebound away from a pair of defenders. Here comes Montgomery driving, dishing the three. Arnold just off the front of the rim. 7th rebound of the game for the 4'11 Gola. They'll get it back to McDonough. Body contact on the drive, no good with the shot. But the rebound by Lloyd is up and in.
Just nobody there on the backside to get a body on Lloyd. Easy putback for her.
Lead exchanging hands back and forth. Another good drive by Cunningham. And she is trying to force the issue defensively for Doddridge, and she is drawing some contact. She'll be back at the free throw line yet again. That foul whistled on Paul. 27-26. Doddridge back in front at the moment. Cunningham swishes the first.
Cunningham's really done a good job of taking charge of this ball game with, Montgomery struggling a little bit to find her shot.
First miss at the line for Cunningham. We're tied at 27. Baseline jumper Lloyd. Again, one pass and a shot.
That was a pretty good look at the basket, though. It was an easy 15-foot jumper.
Cunningham attacking straight at McDonough from the left side. And that was a strong move to the hoop for the senior Savannah Cunningham. Couple of passes this time offensively for Doddridge. They'll dump it inside. Great play by Yeager getting in front. But that's going to be a little bit of body contact on the steal attempt. Calhoun back in front, 29-27. The lead has exchanged hands over the last 2 minutes 6 times. They will not pull Yeager. In fact, it's going to be Jones that checks out.
Yeah, it's just been a back-and-forth ball game. Great high level of play for both teams.
Well, Cunningham gets a hand in front of the wing pass. They were trying to dump it in quickly to McDonough. And Cunningham
not going to get the steal, but force the turnover as a Doddridge Lady Bulldog was the last one to touch it.
Boy, Montgomery passed it to half court, and the no-look dish from Yeager as Cunningham was racing down the left side. And that's one way to break a little bit of pressure, get it to half court immediately. And once again, Cunningham goes straight line drive to the left block, and she'll be back at the free throw line again. And that first one hits front rim, hits backboard. The lead out to 3, and this is the largest lead of the night again. Calhoun led a couple of times in that first quarter by 3, and that's what it will remain as 1 of 2 for Cunningham. 3-minute mark here in quarter number 3. Here's a one pass and a shot again. Backside rebound. I guess you can be confident with that, Matt, if you're rebounding the way Doddridge is. Lipscomb, the recipient on the baseline left for the jumper. Boy, Doddridge just again in this third quarter owning the boards. Still, though, Calhoun County has worked their way back in front by 1. Pass inside, tipped away from Cunningham. 2-on-1 break. Paul over to McDonough. The layup is good. And now back in front go the Bulldogs. Cunningham, good lob pass inside, right at the block. Yeager misses the first and attacks the rebound. Pads the rebounding stats a little bit there, and back we go. 7th lead change in the last 2.5 minutes. McDonough drives into the lane. Shot swatted, though. Yeager couldn't hold on to it. McDonough attacks again. She has just been absolutely fearless to the basket tonight. And we got another player, Matt, that I don't have on our roster, 32. If someone could help us out there, 32 for Calhoun County. We've got different numbers. We might have names, but we just don't have the right varsity jersey numbers. If you can help us with 32 as well as 25, that would help. First one dropped, second one no good. We're tied at 32. Montgomery, an aggressive rebound at that time defensively. Here's a 3 from number 32, no good. Rebound, Montgomery. She'll spin move underneath, and the scoop reverse layup for Montgomery's good. So after hitting the three-pointer, she's got 5 here in the second half of play. She's got 8 total. 1:20 left here in the third quarter. Lipscomb attacking. The runner falls off the side of the rim. Montgomery, her third straight rebound. Outlet pass to Arnold. Arnold straight to the basket, and she's going to be fouled by Gola. When things aren't working offensively, one way to get yourself back into the swing of things, Montgomery is attacking the boards now. That's 3 straight and a great dish down the court.
Yeah, been much more aggressive coming in and attacking that basketball. That was just a really heads-up play. As soon as she got that one, took the big outlet pass. Great hustle, though, by Gola just to get back and make a challenge on that play. It looked like Arnold was going to have a free run to the basket.
First free throw good for Arnold. 32, by the way, Ashlyn Boak. I want to thank Angela Hirschman for helping us out with that one. We need number 25 if you guys can help us with that one. Second free throw, Arnold. That one too strong. Long rebound. McDonough just beats Arnold to it, and McDonough straight to the basket. Montgomery trying to take the charge. Didn't get it, but here's Arnold again stepping in front of the pass, tipping it away. Now it's Cunningham stealing it. Outlet pass to Montgomery. Montgomery wasted no time after not getting the call on the defensive side. She got back in transition, and Cunningham with the assist. Suddenly it's a 5-point lead for Calhoun County. A miss on the shot attempt, backside rebound for Lipscomb though. Calhoun, after taking their largest lead of the game at 5, is in front by 3.
This one's just been back and forth. Great ball game to watch.
I'm starting to see a little more confidence though offensively from the Red Devils. Cunningham with 20 on the clock, she'll move. Cunningham splits a pair of defenders, scoops the layup, it can't fall, backside rebound for the 5'11 the 5'11 Jaeger. Boy, after just getting murdered on the boards the first part of this quarter, finally you're starting to see Calhoun County get a little aggressive on the boards as Jaeger is fouled on the putback attempt.
Both teams, though, with just great aggressive physical play. I think this has been a very, a very well called game for the most part as well.
Jaeger unable to connect at the free throw line. 10 seconds left in the third. McDonough, the track star, into the front court. The ball tipped away though with 4. Montgomery on the run out to the lane. Layup is up and good at the buzzer. A big finish to the quarter for Calhoun County. They go from 4 down to now 5 up with 1 quarter remaining. 39-34 your score. 60-second break. We'll be back. We welcome you back to Calhoun County High School. Final quarter to come here, 39-34. A workmanlike comeback effort for the Lady Red Devils in that third quarter. Finally getting on the boards, Matt, in the final 3 minutes.
Well, in bunches, though, for the whole, though, of the quarter, it was a 14-9 advantage on the boards for Doddridge County. Still doing a good job. Just they didn't do as much of getting the ball one and dones constantly, but just really hitting the glass.
Boy, a very strong move to the basket by Lloyd. She muscled that up against some body contact. We've got a whistle, though. After the shot was made, somebody...
The scorer's table was trying to get the attention of the official for some reason. I'm not sure.
And we're going to have to get the officials called over for a meeting. Did they give the starting
I'm not sure, maybe
possession?
the wrong possession, maybe?
Yeah, the official scorers over there at the scorers table were trying to get the attention of one of the officials before play began here in the fourth quarter. So they'll have to sort all of this out, and we will get an explanation here shortly. At the moment, it's 39-34 Calhoun here to start the fourth quarter. If the basket counts, it'll be 39-36. We've got a substitution coming in. Hickman checking out. Hickman checked out. Westfall checked in. The basket will count. I'm not sure what the issue was, but we'll maybe if we get a breather here on a timeout. Ask one of the officials what that was about.
It kind of looked like maybe it was a substitution issue of some sorts. I'm not really sure.
Lead is 3, nonetheless, for Calhoun County here in the fourth quarter, 39-36. And we got a whistle, and Westfall sliding that pivot foot, and that'll be a turnover. That's been an issue for Calhoun here tonight, unforced turnovers, Matt.
Yeah, there's really been quite a few. You've got to clean things up a little bit offensively, but when you're struggling like the way they are, you've got to keep playing aggressive on defense, and you've got to hit the glass and maybe get some transition buckets.
Shot put up for Doddridge is no good. Another rebound offensively. Lipscomb baseline jumper no good. Long rebound goes out of bounds. Just got confirmation. Abby Waldron, number 25. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Sarah Cunningham. So we've got everybody we think in now. 39-36, Calhoun County with the lead. Yeager looking to attack into the lane. Shot blocked, but a little bit of body contact. Boy, Lloyd very upset by that call. I gotta give her a little credit there. That she's got a legitimate argument.
Yeah, I would say so. That looked like a pretty clean block to me. Sounded like it as well. Got all ball, but we're going to give Yeager a trip to the line.
So already, I guess you would call it a good foul. Yeager 0 for at the line tonight. 6:50 left in the game, 39-36. Calhoun on top. And once again, no good. Here's McDonough. You better hurry back if you're Calhoun County. McDonough likes to get down the court quickly. Gola over to Lipscomb. Nobody on her. She'll fire the three. That one airballed long. And McDonough, as fast as she is, was unable to get to that one. Red Devils possession with 6:35 remaining in the game.
You want to try to, maybe if you're Doddridge, slow it down a little bit and let McDonough try to work dribble drive into the lane. Has worked very well for them so far.
Arnold trying to drive baseline. Gola cut her off, and Arnold the last to touch that ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Gola just did a good job of getting a hand on it and knocking it off the body of Arnold. Got into that baseline, nowhere to go. Good defense there by Doddridge.
Bulldogs with a chance to cut it to one or tie it with a three. McDonough driving into the lane. Bounces it on the block left Spurlock. Back inside, it was lost. And the Bulldogs pick it back up inside. Lloyd, she'll travel with it. Just shuffled those feet underneath.
Yeah, just picked up the pivot foot.
Well, Calhoun County, they've lived dangerously throughout this ball game. They haven't shot the ball particularly well. They've given up a lot of rebounds, and they've turned the ball over, but they still find themselves up by three somehow, some way.
It was a big 20-13 third quarter that got them in this position to start with.
Montgomery dishes it out. Here's Cunningham from way downtown. That one pops out. Rebound. We got a whistle. And it looks like we've got ourselves a foul on Yeager. That will be the call. Tinley Paul checking back in. And she will replace Lipscomb at the 5:39 mark of the contest. McDonough dribble drives, dishes. Gola thought about the three. I'll tell you what, just staying in front of McDonough is tough enough. Here's Gola for three. A big one. That one will tie it from the right wing. Emily Gola hits another big three. 5:15 left. We're squared at 39. Now top, Montgomery versus McDonough. Inside it goes Yeager. The turnaround jumper is banked in. Assist Montgomery. Yeager hits a big bucket to give Calhoun County the 2-point advantage. Boy, dangerous pass out top. McDonough had to chase that one down. Lloyd working inside. Spurlock straight to the basket left. High arcing bank shot is good. We are going back and forth here. On the right wing, here's a three-pointer. That one rattles home. Madison Westfall. Back in front by 3. Calhoun County now out top. Cunningham with the steal. Savannah to the hoop left, and she will be fouled on the layup attempt. That's one thing. If you're not shooting well and you got the ball, she's quick enough to get there. She has just really attacked here, Matt, in the second half nicely.
Yeah, being aggressive in all facets of the game. That's her 5th steal, has been Cunningham. She had 7 in the first half, has 11 now in the ball game. Montgomery, she has come on now with 12 after a couple of made baskets underneath and then the 3-point bucket. 6 rebounds to her credit. Yeager, though, having herself one heck of a game. 12 points, along with 7 rebounds underneath. It's really been the rebounds, though, that's kept Doddridge in this ball game. They've done a great job on the glass. McDonough with 13 points now after averaging 27 herself. So this has just been a really great defensive battle. Good tough physical play underneath from both teams. And it's really a fun one to watch.
You need to sense if Calhoun can pull this out. It's not playing their best basketball. It won't always be pretty during a season, but if you can grind out these tough wins when you're not shooting particularly well and you're turning it over unforced, that might do you some good down the stretch. Cunningham missed the first free throw, gets the second to rattle home, and the lead expands to 2 possessions. 4-point lead, 4:15 left in the game. Calhoun up 45-41. Here's McDonough, splits 2 defenders, and I think we got a reach foul there. Somebody from Calhoun got a hand in, I think. Is that Yeager? I think they got Yeager on that one.
I believe so. I'm not sure. I mean, the whistle came from underneath the basket.
So the
official had a little bit of trouble with his whistle there for a second.
So the lefty McDonough, first free throw rolls around and falls in. Cuts it down to 3. 4:08 remaining. The second for the junior, hits side rim. Montgomery, another rebound. Nope, that one was taken by Yeager. Stole it from her teammates. 3-point lead for Calhoun County. Cunningham working out top. They'll get it to Montgomery. Foul line Yeager. Over to Westfall. She just hit a 3 from there. That was blocked, though. Rebound underneath. Yeager couldn't get the shot to fall. And now a foul in the backcourt.
If that's on Yeager, I think that's 5.
It is on Yeager. And that is number 5. So that last one, Matt, was on Yeager. And Yeager has fouled out with 3:46 remaining, with Calhoun County leading 45-42. So Yeager is finished for the night. In comes Michaela Jones. And Coach Kevin Boak's got to be careful here, Matt. You don't want to add insult to injury. I know you're frustrated with that call, but you're still up 3.
A lot of frustration with the last 2 calls from the Calhoun bench. But, yeah, like you said, this isn't a time that you want to give up any easy free throw attempts for the opposing team. Got to keep your composure. Give the refs credit for not pulling the trigger on that one, though, and just letting him say his piece and be done.
McDonough launches it into the right corner. Gola had to look for a second. Inside Spurlock. Bounces it to Gola. And this is as patient an offensive set as I've seen. McDonough has her shot swatted by Montgomery. Unfortunately for Montgomery, on the rebound, she got a bump of McDonough. So McDonough, the junior, back to the line. Actually, I thought that was on the floor, right? It was.
So it should have been, I believe, unless it's a 1-and-1 situation.
That was just the 6th, Matt.
Okay, so.
It wasn't on the blocked shot. It was on the rebound and the putback. Inbounds, Calhoun County lost Lloyd right in front of the basket. We got a whistle and a timeout for Calhoun County. We have got an exciting one down the stretch here. 3:07 left in the game. Calhoun leading 45-44. 3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in this one. This has been a battle throughout. Twice Doddridge led in the second quarter by 7. Once Calhoun came back to make it a close game, it has not been more than 4 points in either direction. The lead has exchanged hands numerous times here in the second half. Calhoun out of the timeout leads at 45-44. Quarter court inbound coming for Montgomery. They'll get it into Cunningham. Into the corner for Arnold. The three hits the side of the backboard. Rebound tipped out. Controlled by Gola. She'll put the brakes on, gets it out top to McDonough. Dumps it inside. The layup is good. Doddridge back in front by 1. 46-45.
Good court vision there from McDonough to find Lloyd underneath.
Cunningham drives from left to right. The scoop layup is no good. Spurlock grabs the rebound. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. They'll get it into the hands of McDonough. She has got the best handles on Doddridge's team. One hands it into the corner. Doddridge working the perimeter a bit. Now here comes McDonough attacking to the lane. And she's got the layup to fall. The lead now out to 3 for Doddridge. 48-45. Here's Montgomery trying to answer from way downtown, and that one misses short. Still 2:03 left.
It was a 5-point advantage for Calhoun at the end of the third quarter, now trailing by 3.
So Doddridge with the lead with 2 minutes remaining here. Out top, boy Arnold almost swiped another one. Into the corner, Spurlock. The baseline jumper is good. Doddridge by 5 now. 1:45 left. Out top, here's Cunningham. She'll rifle a deep 3. That's off the mark. Another rebound, this time by Lloyd in the back court. Calhoun putting on some pressure. McDonough into the front court. Now she'll put the brakes on with 1:30 left. Calhoun needs a stop here.
If you're Doddridge, you got to just keep working the ball around.
McDonough drives and dishes out top. Spurlock. Cunningham now comes out with some tough defense and steals it away. Splits 2 defenders. The layup is good. An amazingly large play by Cunningham. 1 possession ball game. McDonough loses a dribble, picks it up out top. Under a minute remaining. Here's Gola attacking. Shot swatted by Montgomery. A big play by the senior. And a foul on the rebound by Doddridge. Calhoun not ready to go away just yet. 55 on the clock after the big play by Cunningham defensively. You got Montgomery with the big block shot. And now you've got Jones at the line. It's a 1+1, 9 team fouls for Doddridge.
Just been an absolutely furious pace throughout this entire ball game. It's been exciting. Yeah, this really has been fun to watch. This one's going to come down to the final shot.
Senior Michaela Jones at the free throw line. Front end of the 1-and-1. That's big. That's good. Actually, they just moved it to 10, so it's 2 anyway. The lead is 2 for Doddridge. Second for Jones. That one good. 50-49. It's a 1-point game. Spurlock in the backcourt as Arnold tried to step in front and take a quick charge. You know, I don't mind that foul, honestly, Nat, because it's just a 1-and-1 for Spurlock.
If it comes down to that scenario where you're going to need to foul intentionally,
do it quickly.
Might as well do it now and get yourself close to that. I like that play. It was a good defensive play by Arnold.
And it forces Spurlock here with some pressure. 1 plus the bonus. Front end for Spurlock. It's almost no good, I said. That hit the back iron, deadened, and fell through. 51-49 Doddridge. Spurlock's second coming. That one rattles home. It's a 3-point Doddridge lead with 50 seconds left. Cunningham quickly into the front court.
Don't have to have a 3 here. You just got to get a good look at the basket quickly.
Into the corner. Jones loses a dribble. It's on the floor. We got a whistle and a jump ball. This will stay with Calhoun County. 41.2 on the clock. Arnold will trigger it in on the left baseline. Before that happens, though, A timeout for Calhoun. We have got a crazy one here. A 3-point Doddridge lead with 41 seconds left, 52-49. Calhoun to inbound after this. We are down to the wire here at Calhoun County High School. 41.2 seconds remaining. Doddridge leading Calhoun 52-49. A one-possession ball game. You got shooters on the floor for Calhoun, even if they haven't made some tonight. Always dangerous. It will now be Westfall to inbound. Looking inside, they've got Montgomery on the left side. Josie driving into the lane, and she is going to be dropped to the floor on the layup attempt. So you take just 5 seconds off the clock, you get a foul, and that foul is going to be whistled on Lloyd. And Josie Montgomery at the free throw line for 2. Montgomery has been held basically in check. She averages 27 a game. First free throw good. It's a 2-point ball game, 52-50. Doddridge on top. Here's the second for Montgomery. Good, 1-point ball game. Inbounds to Spurlock, backcourt pressure. Spurlock down the right side, has it stripped from behind by Cunningham. 30 seconds on the clock, Calhoun with the ball. Trailing by 1, Montgomery has it tipped away, picks it back up. The runner in the lane, no good. Her own rebound, tries to feed it back out. It's stolen away, off to McDonough. 15 on the clock, McDonough. Over it goes to Paul, the layup is good. 10 seconds left, it's a 3-point ball game. Cunningham with 5, 4, out top. Here's Montgomery at the buzzer. In and out, it's just off the mark. And Doddridge County escapes with the victory. What a crazy, crazy ball game. Montgomery had a look for 3 from the top of the key at the buzzer to tie it, and it just missed off the rim. What a crazy and very fun ball game to watch. Unfortunately for Calhoun County, they just didn't have it here tonight offensively. Give a lot of credit to Doddridge for the game they played here tonight as they come to the home court of Calhoun County and knock off the Red Devils 54-51. Take a break real quick. We'll come back, recap the ball game, give you your stats, and we'll have your Willard C. Start Your Auto Parts player of the game after this.
Oh yeah, that's awesome though that you guys do that. It's nice when you travel this far away, but we can't get everything to come. And I was like telling my family, I'm like, you can watch it on this, you can watch. So they had it out thinking when they pulled it up on the TV, they didn't look as good, so they were watching it on the phone. But
Yeah, make sure. I'll have it uploaded tonight, and it should be probably midday tomorrow. I'll be able to post it on the YouTube channel.
okay, perfect. Thank you.
We welcome you back to Calhoun County High School, taking care of some side business there, Matt, trying to do some
A little more PR
a little
stuff
more
going
PR
on.
for us. What a game this was, guys. It's not the outcome that obviously we had hoped for, or the home stands of Calhoun County had hoped for, but this was a grinded out kind of game, and you got the feeling, Matt, that this was going to be a grinded out game if Calhoun County was going to win. They didn't have their best stuff here tonight. I hope we're invited back still. I hope I hope we
Don't
weren't.
blame us for being the jinx on
Yes.
this one because,
Yeah.
first time we've been over here doing this game. It was a very exciting game.
Yeah.
Lots of high-paced action back and forth, just nonstop. But, the Red Devils has come up a little bit short.
I think what they did, though, Matt, I think that it was almost they could recognize that they weren't having their best game. They could recognize they weren't shooting the ball particularly well. I like the way they tried to really attack from the outside in that second half. Of course, late in the fourth quarter, you had to jack some threes there. But in the process of turning the ball over, I think some unforced errors were a major issue for Calhoun here tonight. They didn't shoot the ball particularly well. Of course, Doddridge really all over the boards here tonight, and they used their speed up and down the court to do things that they needed to do. But in the grind of the game in that fourth quarter, man, was that exciting back and forth. Calhoun just wouldn't go away. They'd get a lead, Doddridge wouldn't go away. Calhoun would come back, and then Doddridge would come back. It was just so high octane the last quarter, and specifically that last 4 minutes of the game, that it was just as a casual fan fun to watch. And again, Calhoun County, they'll be fine. They'll fight back from this one. Just the fifth game of the season, they fall to now 3-2. A big victory for Doddridge as they improve now to 3-1 on the season.
Yeah, like you said, it was that second half. It was only a 21-19 game, two-point game at the half. That third quarter, Calhoun came back. It was a 20-13 run in the third quarter. The final quarter, however, was a 20-12 advantage for Doddridge. So it was just completely, just a flip-flop back and forth of the game. Like I said, just a high action, high octane game. Just unfortunately for the Red Devil faithful, just came up a little bit short. That was a good look at the end for
Absolutely,
Montgomery.
yeah.
It was a one of those helter-skelter kind of moments. Ended up in the right player's hand with a good look at the basket.
Exactly.
It just rattled out, and that was the game for the most part. It was just the shots were there for Calhoun, just couldn't get them to fall. I feel like I've said that a lot in our broadcast this year, even about some of our own
Yes.
shortcomings. Maybe it is us.
It could be us.
Maybe it's
I'm
us.
telling you.
We're the jinx for offense. We love great defense. We love high octane games. Maybe it's our fault. I don't know.
Let me just say one thing, Matt, right before you do the stats. If you take a look out on the floor right now, after a tough loss, and after a grinded-out game, and after still not being 100%, Josie Montgomery back out on the floor, getting shots up. That tells you just the kind of player that young girl is. And I tell you what, Concord's getting a big one.
Yeah, she's really a fantastic player. But look at the respect too from these Doddridge kids. They're coming over and giving her some love, and that's fun to see. I mean, this was an extremely competitive game. Very very tense in a lot of moments.
Yes.
Especially with some of the calls down the stretch. Fans didn't like back and forth a few times. I mean,
they made 50% of the fans mad 100% of the time.
Correct. That's always going to be the case. But it was a heck of an effort, though. Savannah Cunningham really pulled everything together, I think, in this game. 14 points. She had 5 rebounds, 7 steals, 4 assists, and 2 block shots. Really was just a wonderful all-around performance. And I also had a partridge in a pear tree just for you.
Thank you very much, Matt.
Josie Montgomery struggled a little bit from the field. She did finish, though, with 14 points. She had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocked shots. So both of those ladies really trying to do everything they could on the defensive end, try to keep this one a ball game. Jocelyn Yeager underneath was very solid. She had 12 points and 9 rebounds and 2 blocked shots before having to exit early with foul trouble, which is part of the reason the fans were not happy a little bit. But Trista Arnold, she had a nice little game, 6 points. He had 1 rebound, 3 steals, and 1 assist, and was very harassing on the defensive end. I was very impressed with her effort on the floor. Madison Westfall hit 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, finished with 3 points. Yeah, Michaela Jones, she was 2 points, both from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal to round out the scoring for the Calhoun Lady Red Devils. For the Doddridge Lady Bulldogs, it was Abby McDonough all over the place, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. It was Tinley Paw with 10 points, a couple of 3-pointers to her credit, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 1 blocked shot. 8 points for Riley Spurlock, 4 rebounds and 1 assist. 8 points for Carrie Lloyd to go along with 14 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. 6 points for Emily Gola, both from the 3-point line, for her total 8 rebounds at 4'11". That just amazes me every time you can see somebody that small of stature on the floor just hustle around the floor. It was great effort for that young lady. And then Jocelyn Lipscomb with 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists for the Lady Bulldogs. Add it all up, and Doddridge comes out victorious over the Calhoun Lady Red Devils, 54-51.
We were treated to a very exciting game here tonight. Calhoun County now 3-2 on this very early season. Doddridge now 3-1. The Lady Bulldogs will head to Clay County on Thursday night. A much needed break, I think, for Calhoun County. They'll take 7 days off for the Christmas season. They'll be back in action on the 27th. That'll be next Tuesday, as they will head to Ritchie County for a 2-day holiday tournament on the 27th and 28th. We will be there for coverage of Calhoun County Lady Red Devil basketball action for that 2-day tournament at Ritchie County High School. Matt White, time now for you to present our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game Award.
I think it's got to go to Savannah Cunningham. Fantastic all-around game, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 7 steals, 4 assists, 2 blocks, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Appreciate you saying that. Congratulations to Savannah Cunningham, our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game Award winner. That will do it for us here tonight at Calhoun County. We appreciate the entire administration from Calhoun County High School for letting us get back over here. This is the first of many broadcasts, hopefully, to come in the future here on WVRC and on our streaming Facebook site. For our entire broadcast crew, Katie Nutter, our camera person, Matt White, my color commentator, I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful night, everyone.